Welcome back to Chicago Bulls franchise, where we got spanked by the Miami Heat. Now, we're not going to make any changes to the sliders just yet. We had 3 good games on the new sliders, and I'm assuming a hidden update came through, and we actually 17% for the 3-point line, 40% for the field. I mean, we just got beat down. Nobody was impressive for us. I mean, these stats even look pretty good. We were simply horrific, horrendous, bad. But you know what? I believe in this team. I believe in the Chicago Bulls, and I believe in us winning in the rematch here January 6th.
Made it like a foot inside, and they pushed me out and they maced me.
What's a good team that we want to take on? Is LeBron still kicking, or is he long gone? Yeah, the Lakers are a lowly team now, 29th of the power rankings. Sans LeBron and Anthony Davis. We could do a Victor Wembanyama game. Sounds pretty good. Ja Morant, always a fun matchup. Do we want the guy who's 6 feet tall who can jump 80 feet in the air? Or do we want the guy who's 80 feet tall? That's really who we should go up against. But anyways, we're not going to make any changes to the roster, the rotation, the sliders. We're just going to lose. Okay. Not great. Tyler Hero, our second highest scorer. A little confused on why we're so pathetic. Is it because we don't have a good 4? Yeah, 4. Patrick Williams is good enough. We're really mediocre, and our superstar Jalen Green isn't playing like a superstar. Jaime Jaquez isn't playing great. Tyler Hero's playing fine, I guess, statistically. Anyway, rematch here, and we lost again, and now Dane Adams, our superstar #1 overall pick center, is gone. We traded for Walker Blocker Kessler for just this reason. He's going to get 30 minutes. Jalen Williams is going to get the remaining 18, and Jalen isn't terrible in sim, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm hoping that Dan Pornstash Dan will come back. We are hitting a rough stretch. 4-game losing streak. Lost our starting center. And we continue to lose basketball games. The trades are not working out. Did we make the biggest mistake in the history of sports? Breaking up the chemistry? Who was it that we traded away that is ruining this for us? Kobe White and Corey Kispert are the guys who was holding the Chicago Bulls together. Are you kidding me? Please win a game. Oh, let's go. 40-point victory. Because 2K hates Jason Tatum. I don't know why. They made him the cover athlete. He scores 4 points in 33 minutes. That's disgusting. And now we're on a 2-game winning streak. We're the streakiest team in the NBA. Jaime Jaquez and Tyler Hero carrying the team to victory. The trades are paying off. The chemistry is rebuilding. John Furphy for Walker, Blocker Kessler. Get out of my face. We want to win now. And it's time to review some of the prospects. So #1 overall from Francois is Pierre McCow. Now he does have 3 badges, which is better than Pornstash Dan. His overall potential though is only a B. So he's one of these guys who's going to come to the league really high floor, really low ceiling. Not sure how we feel about that. Also only 6'10" at the center position. Not ideal. I think we're pretty set there. Second highest rated player in the league is from Lithuania, Alan Vergrunijic. I didn't even talk about Pierre McCow's skills. He's a good on-ball defender. Apparently he can steal the rock from other centers with really quick hands. Kind of a weird thing. Good offensive rebounder, solid vertical, good jumper. Has a tendency of missing wide open men a little too much. And you know what? You belong in the YMCA, sir. Alan Vergrunijic from Lithuania. Another big guy, 6'6" at the small forward position. Gets to the rim okay. Good finisher at the rim. Good leaper. Helps him crash the boards, but he's slow to grasp new offenses. Is very unaware. Has a low basketball IQ. Misses rotations a lot. 78 overall. 23 years old. Really old as far as NBA prospects go. And he's only got a B- potential. No badges there. Not all that impressive. Jordan Black looks a little interesting. All NBA Tony Parker ceiling. 5'10" point guard though, I'm just not in on. They get bullied way too easily in the NBA. Should be able to hit jumpers from the 3-point line regularly. Possesses sound defensive fundamentals. Gives opposing ball handlers nightmares because of his quick hands. He's basically Davion Mitchell. He missed the wide open man a little too often as far as a passer and facilitator. Lacks oomph around the rim. Because he's 5'10", 187 pounds. I mean, he's Davion Mitchell. He's really just that. B potential as well, and this draft class just is not looking good. The next highest overall player out of Washington, University of Washington, is Jeff Stevens. 6'8", 220 pounds, 21 years old, 76 overall. Kevin McHale, all NBA potential, good finisher, powers through contact, very skilled shooter from long range. Has a potential to be a superstar, has no weaknesses, and his potential is an A. So he's projected to go top 10, but I think Jeff Stevens with 0 badges is definitely somebody that we're going to be looking into. I mean, if we can get him at pick, you know, pick 6, pick 7, pick 8, good wing player, power forward, 6'8", you know, small forward, power forward hybrid, he could be interesting. And the final guy to round us out is Gary Clements. When life gives you Clements, make lemonade. He's got Evan Mobley player comparisons as a defensive presence in the post at 6'9", 213 pounds, 22 years old, 75 overall, promising shot blocker, good defender, could develop into an all-star sometime. Someday. Well, yeah, literally anybody could. Poor offensive anticipation, makes bad plays from time to time, but who doesn't? And his overall potential is a C+. So really, Jeff Stevens is the only guy that looks even remotely interesting. And look at that, Dan Adams has healed within a week. That's a little bizarre to me. Now, do we even want to bring him back? Because we're on a win streak right now, although we do have the... A Nikola Jokic less Denver Nuggets? Yeah, we'll let Dan Adams heal up one more game as we win again. We're starting to roll in the win column. Nikola Jokic came back from injury somehow. Okay, I guess injuries just don't matter in this version of NBA basketball. Dan Adams, flip with Jalen Williams, get this man off my court. And welcome back to the starting lineup. Got a couple more games before we hop in. It's either going to be versus Ja or the Spurs. Pretty much who's a better team is what I'm going to go up against. Tyler Hero continues to be great offensively for us off the bench. Anthony Davis, 39, 9, 1, 3, and 3. Tried to carry the Lakers single-handedly. But unfortunately, Bronny James was not good enough. Already up to a 74 overall. And lastly, taking on LaMelo Ball. You're being offered Jalen Tyson for Walker. Like, stop giving me horrific picks for Walker Kessler. He's our backup center of the future, and we win a 1-point game. Wow. LaMelo Ball did his best. Our old friend Zach LaVine did his best. But you know what? We ultimately prevail. Now, do we want to take on Ja Morant, the high-flying machine? 6 overall, 8th in the power rankings, or do we want to take on Walker? Nope. Do we want to take on Victor Wembanyama? You know what? I'm in. The time of Ja Morant has come and gone as we win by 27 against them. Let's take on Victor Wembanyama. 2 number 1 overall picks battling it out. That it's the center position. 2 disappointing picks. I didn't mean to press that button. Battling it out at the power forward position. Jaime Jaquez versus OG Anunoby, the most underrated player in the NBA. Devin Vassell versus Jalen Green. And Amen Thompson versus D'Lo, who's going to be a mismatch every single possession. Naturally, we lose the tip, and if you think I've practiced any of my shot timings in the last week and a half, you're out of your mind. We haven't played 2K at all. I have no shame, and Patrick Williams just gets blown right by. Okay, bad start, but you know what? That's the name of the game. That's the airball way, because we got D'Angelo Russell defending us. Let's run some offense for Jalen Green, who's not open. Pump fake, Devin Vassell missing. And let's just target the big fella, Victor Wembanyama. Get out of here. Throw it down. Porn stash. Dan says move, Victor. Get out the way. You know what? I'm going to do high risk reward on the shot timing. Low risk reward on the layup. Yeah, we'll see how that plays for us, because we shot 17% from the three-point line, and I feel like my releases weren't that bad. I don't green, don't get me wrong, but I also don't red. Here we go. Horn Stash Dan just gets moved. Just animated, really. There's nothing I can do against a 7'4" demigod who can animate through my character model like it didn't. Like we were never there. Anyway, more Jalen Green is open, more pump faking, more driving, more picking on Victor Wembanyama. This is an alley-oop. Can you feel it? I'm going through. Going through the body. And one. Amen Thompson said, get out my way, D'Lo. And ironically, Stephen Castle might be a better player for the Spurs to start ahead of D'Lo. So that's a bit of a tough matchup for us. Victor Wembanyama, I swing on, just dominating our poor rookie. Just dominating. That's the difference between a 90 and an 80. That hurts. I don't think we've got a single defensive stop so far. And now we have to actually run offense too. Although Amen Thompson, that should have been a dunk, but you know what? We lay it up. Yeah, I think you're right. I saw one of your comments said we need to turn up our dunk success, dunk frequency. Let's just bump that up to 50. They dropped it down on the new sliders. I'm not about that life. Like, we have a bunch of athletes and they just decide to lay it up unnecessarily, which leads to us getting blocked unnecessarily. Go to Victor, I dare you. I'm there. I'm there. I'm still there. Steal that ball. Let's go! The steal button works! And this is an alley-oop. Oh, it's not. It's really not. Could have been. Instead, we have Jaime. Nope. Let's run a little offense. How about that? Go here. Thanks for not making yourself available. A little up and under. Oh, let's go! We got him up in the air, Amen Thompson! Outdueling Stephen Castle, and he's just eating. He's feasting, and Stephen Castle do be leasting. I don't know. You know what? Don't jump, Dan. Maybe Walker, Blocker, Kessler can put up a little bit better of a defensive front, but Dan Adams is not doing well. Remember, he was actually drafted as a power forward, so that could be part of why he's struggling against a true center like Victor Wembanyama. We're gonna try to develop Point Stash Dan as best we can, man. And OG Anunoby is simply the greatest defender ever, but Jalen Green is not open. I hate that release. The going the opposite way release timing is always bad. That's a tough three. I don't know about that. And once again, Jalen Green is gonna be open. Perfect releasing. Out of bounds? Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, the ball has to clip through. Okay, come on. The ball has to clip through the backboard so that you can call this out of bounds. NBA 2K24, your favorite game, because it was our favorite game to make. You won't believe the next incredible thing that happens in NBA 2K24. I can't believe that the ball. All right, yeah. We got him. We got him. Throw it down. Amen Thompson. Single-handedly carrying the team. Jalen Green. And then go this way. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Draw the foul. Draw the N1. Stephen Castle, get out my way. Their point guards can't stop fouling us. Fine. Oh, I wanted that ball me. There. Incredible defense from Patrick Williams. I don't know. I think we got glitched through or something. It looked a little funky. And is Jaime gonna get open here? Not really. OG Anunoby, like, is incredible at running screens. But you know who's incredible at shooting greens is Jalen Green. How fitting is it that his last name is Green? Bench Mafia is in, and I'm gonna be completely honest, we might be in a Lonzo Ball trade watch here. Like, he's been pretty unacceptable as far as the starting point guard or the backup point guard. What is happening? Like, you remember, he was so incredible for us in the playoffs, so normally you wouldn't even think twice about trading Zoe. But he's been awful. And what is just Jeremy Sohan making pull-up jumpers from the elbow? Look at the speed burst. Look at the speed burst. We're going into the body. We're missing layups. You won't believe what happens next. Yeah, that's fair. Tyler Hero just gets blown by. And they're missing. Let's go, Matas. Buzel is pushing the pace, running the break. And I see Walker, Blocker, Kessler throwing it down. Playing pretty well here. Victor Wembanyama gets subbed out, and all we got to do is play a little defense. I have no idea what's happening. I continue to have no idea what's happening, and I continue to not be underwhelmed. Kick it, Matas Buzelis, mid-range magician. We're playing good. You could say the Spurs are playing bad, but we're playing good. I like what I've seen from Lonzo Ball. He's been quick, he's been athletic, he's been a good defender, he's even rebounded. That's all I need from him. I just need Zoe to play like a pro. Can I not guard on ball today? What am I doing? I'll give Tyler Hero a pump fake and then step back. Look at Tyler, hero, buckets. Oh, Walker, blocker. Kessler on the glass. Out-dueling the entire Spurs team. Grabbing the rebound and hammering it home via layup because we don't dunk the ball. Who's Aguilar? Is this Nelson Aguilar? Eagles legend? Oh, look at Zoe with the defense. This is what I'm talking about. We D up their players. We contest. We leak. Oh, why am I Ed McMahon? We're gonna hold for the final shot of the half. Let's get our two best players involved. Tyler, hero, pick, fade, Lonzo, ball, makes, as we take a 5-point lead into the second quarter. Go here, and we're going to Matas Buzelis. I love it. Get the young fella a touch, get the young fella a shot, get the young fella a green. We're the haves and have-nots. That doesn't make sense, but you know what? I went for the rhyme over logisticality. Is that Duncan Robinson? Tyler Hero's old teammate there too? Victor Wembanyama once again back in the game. Matas locking up Keldon Johnson. Size versus not size. And that's just crap. That's really, it's an unstoppable move. Tyler Hero might be open here. He's not really. Matas Buzelis is open here. We're taking it and we're making it. We're not making it. I mean, with these sliders, it's tough to say, especially because they took away that how good of your shot quality was it meter for no reason in particular. So, like, I don't know if it's us or if it's the sliders. Victor Wembanyama wide open. And I just punch this man in the kneecaps. I don't want him on the court. He's too good. Let's go, Bulls. I passed it too late and you canceled the play on me. Now we're just not running it for anybody. This is a lob. This is an alley-oop. This is nothing. We're gonna get blocked. I'm gonna take it. Fucking Victor Wembanyama, man. I panicked. It's so funny when you're watching the games. Block that shit. Come on. I mean, that's good enough, I guess. Come on. Come on. Make a better pass. Take a better angle. What are we doing, team? D'Angelo Russell has checked in the game. We're running whoever offense. That means whoever Jaime Jaquez is. Whatever. There was a sentence there. I don't know what to do. I'm going to bully Victor Wembanyama. Get this man in foul trouble. Throw it. Oh! Dan Pornstash Adams yams it over D'Angelo Russell. Verticality of a slug. I mean, if they're going to be running D'Angelo Russell as a starter, we're going to be picking on that lateral quickness, man. I don't know why you'd switch me onto somebody who's an off ball. It's just like, is switching broken? Is that just another thing that's going to have to go into the deep dive of why 2K is a bad game? Jalen Green is open. Jalen Green is early releasing. How are we shooting? How's the splits looking? 29% from 3. It's better than 17%. That's where we are right now. Dan Adams just got lost. Where are you going, sir? What are you doing with your life? Let's go. Ball don't lie. Shooting it. Oh my gosh. It's the quick releases, man. Like, I was hyped up for a normal release, and then they just sped shot it. And look at Patrick Williams say, get that shot out of here. Patrick Williams hyped for the first time in his life. Seriously, like, he could... Patrick Williams, the type of guy to see the birth of his child and be unimpressed. Yeah, you're not allowed to do that. Come on now. It's just kind of tough to play against Victor Wembanyama. Like, he has limitations with strength. And 2K doesn't recognize that. Jeremy Sohan can't shoot. Stephen Castle can't shoot. And 2K doesn't recognize that. And then Devin Vassell is just pulling up in my face. Lock him up. Play some defense. Victor Wembanyama's wide open. I was going to help. I blinked. I'm not even kidding. I just blinked. And then he was already shooting the ball. Like, if you're 1.1 seconds late, it's over. It's too late. Pump. And then go right through. Let's go. We're foul baiting. We're masturbators. I don't know how that wasn't blocked, honestly. Walker Kessler flies in. The one thing he's good at is blocking shots, and he just missed. We go around? No, we don't. We lose the ball instead. Okay. Tyler Hero, long two, contested. Sideways contested, I don't know. Does that count as a contest? I'm not really sure. And I was I was moving one way and Lonzo Ball was just moving the other. Let's just watch his movement patterns here. He goes there. Oh, let me go this way. Let me go that way. Yeah, that's what I wanted you to do, Lonzo. What sort of incredible play do we have here? Matas Buzelis, three-pointer, missed. That's about right. I mean, I hate to do it, but I think I gotta boost the shooting sliders again. Why is Dalen Terry switched on? Did they switch an off-ball screen there unnecessarily? Victor Wembanyama's just wide open. Give me a little Dalen Terry action here. Oh, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Going through the body and throwing it down. Matas Buzelis gets the animation. Euros and he yams it. Did we turn up the dunk slider a little too high? Maybe. Certainly maybe, but we can't make layups anyway. Victor Wembanyama sets a useless screen. We're there. D'Angelo Russell passes it. Victor Wembanyama, dribble handoff. OG Anunoby driving. Dalen Terry locking him up. Hands up D. He just went right through us. Oh, and he missed. Tyler Hero, crossover. Lonzo Ball, backdoor. Loses the ball. Just forgets. Oops, you know, it happens sometimes. D'Angelo Russell going coast to coast. Yep, that's a 4-point swing right there. Oh, pass it. Miss it. It felt like we had an angle there and then we lost it. And I had already pressed the shoot button. Once you commit, you know, it's like marriage, man. You got 18 years and then you can try to decommit. That's not marriage, that's childbirth. What are we talking about here? Victor Wembanyama, stop switching me on to somebody who's not involved in the like, why is that a thing? Who decided at 2K, like, let me just switch you on to somebody who's off ball? That way they get wide open. Did we just get blocked by Jeremy f***ing Sochan there? This guy doesn't even pronounce the C in his name. He shoots free throws with one hand. What are we doing here? Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice. Do you see what I mean there with the slow releases? Sometimes there's just an unnecessary hitch. He catches, let me think about it, then shoot. I'm holding the shoot button starting here. He holds it. He has to be like, oh, let me think about it. And then it throws off the timing. That other shot, Jalen Green just immediately, I know I'm so busy complaining, I missed 2 points. Jalen Green just catches it and immediately goes, it breaks the shooting timing.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest. Just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV, you know, it jumps out at you. But the players on the court don't even notice it.
That's because you're always looking up at everybody, Kenny. Always knew what the floor looked like.
All right, getting back to this game now, and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
Come on now, Wembanyama has a major impact at both ends, possibly a generational talent. Time will tell, but he's showing it all tonight.
There might be some Lou Alcindor in this kid. You know what I'm talking about? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the length, the toughness. But like you said, we've got to see more.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Take a look at the halftime stats. We are not playing well. Jalen Green, 1 of 5. And how many free throws has he hit? 6 of 6. So he's only making points at the free throw line. Amen had a couple of dunks. Matas had a couple of shots, but he's 1 of 4 from the three-point line. Dan Adams is getting outplayed. Walker Kessler's fine. Jaime Jaquez hit 1 jumper. Lonzo Ball's been bad. And Tyler Hero's 0 of 6, 0 of 2. I don't know what to do about that. Victor Wembanyama is simply dominating the game. I was thinking about it and I'm wondering like, okay, what should we try to do to make sure that we have some success here? Long twos, that's perfect. The most inefficient shot in basketball. Like there's nothing that I can really go to the well besides picking on D'Angelo Russell and be like, okay, this is what's gonna take us to the promised land. I'm there. I mean, the defense is on point, minus Dan Adams' inability to defend Victor Wembanyama. Just put your hands up, porn stash Dan. Come on. He's hammering you. Porn stash Dan is the one that's getting glazed. Oh, no. It just, I get stuck in animations for so long. It's hilarious. Jalen Green. Green in from 3. That's beautiful, man. That's what we need. Now we just need a little bit more from this team. Lock him up on defense. Lock him up on offense. Put your hands up, Dan. Don't let him bully you. You're bigger than he is. There we go. Running the break. Crossover. Patrick Williams is cutting. I was honestly holding lefts. Somehow you can charge going lefts. I don't know. That just feels like a weak call, man.
NBA is soft now. You're not allowed to do anything. If I was able to play in the NBA like this, I would average 40 points a night.
Yeah, we get it, Shaq, all right? You also couldn't shoot the 3 or the free throw. Like, get over yourself. Jaime Jaquez plays incredible defense and gets animated through. Pulling up. Is there just nobody to get that miss? Is there no way to make a 2-pointer? It's just, why? Amen Thompson versus Victor Wembanyama. Get in the body, strip the ball. Come on, Dan, you're 7 feet tall. It's just so f***ing stupid. So I was busy finishing my steal animation, which looks like this. Victor Wembanyama runs into me, crosses over, pushing my character model out of the way, layup 2 points. Like, 3 things go wrong there so that Victor Wembanyama gets a wide open dunk. It's just crap. And we don't have an answer for it, man. Pass it. Why is that pass so slow? A man is sealing his defender here. Look at how open he is. And then it's like, yup, never mind. Like, what? I just don't know what to, it's not a fucking foul. I'm challenging. 6 minutes in the 3rd quarter. This is a great play here. We're going to go to Jalen Green and he's going to miss. Yep. Can't draw it up any better than that. I really don't think that our shortest players should be guarding Victor Wembanyama in transition for no reason. Why are we switching off that? Just tell me why. Trailing by 17. What happened to this pathetic team, dude? We weren't even losing that bad. Another very early release. We just can't make anything. What are we shooting right now? 20% for the 3-point line. They're shooting 50%. I gotta turn up the sliders, man. Can we just talk about this steal attempt? I press the steal button the second he passes in hopes that, like, we'll do a Dyson Daniels swipe. He's out of bounds. Did I press jump there? I don't even know anymore. I don't know what's happening, man. 2K is just, it's such a bad game. I've been playing some good games and I forgot how bad it was. We're in front of the ball. Jalen Terry, throw it down. Get blocked. Get something. All right, let's lock in. Vibes are bad, so let's get a little happy. Let's talk about the brighter things in life. Have I ever told you the definition of insanity? Far Cry 3, great game. Cyberpunk 2077, Phoenix DLC, great game. Phoenix Wright, great game. Let's have a little fun. Let's not be a complaint machine. Elo's gonna miss. That's what I'm talking about. Elo, miss. Lonzo, make. Tyler Hero, pump fake. Who am I supposed to give the ball to? I was trying to pass it, but you know, that's Victor Wembanyama. If you're not Victor Wembanyama, you don't actually matter. Laura by taking it, drawing the foul. Was it was the last 2K, right? Where if you don't green, you don't make it. What a bizarre decision to make. Like if you're not perfect when you shoot the ball, you miss. Like that's not even how real life makes it. It's just unbelievable, man. Like in your first day of basketball practice, the coach always brings the rim down and he's like, look, an NBA hoop can fit 3 balls inside of it. So you have a lot of ability to miss time or miscalculate your shot and the shot still goes in. And then there's those times where you miss so badly that it goes in anyway. Like you don't call bank. That's going in because it's an unstoppable shot. Look at Victor Wembanyama being hyped. He's like, oh my God, I was born with the greatest gifts in the world. Oh, I wanted to take it so bad. Now I'm going to try to fake it so bad. Now I'm going to give it back to Lonzo Ball and say, Walker, Blocker, Kessler, get ready for an alley-oop because I'm throwing it up to you. Who is this that's guarding me? Are you kidding me? Steven Castle just navigating screens, forcing tough shots, and of course I'm not going to make a tough shot. I mean, we're not complaining. We're Steven Castle, heck of a defender. Walker Kessler gets pinned under the... What was this? Oh! He's on his tippy toes. He's getting clipped through. Challenging. I'm not complaining. I swear, I'm not complaining. So, the 2K system doesn't let you challenge as soon as a play occurs. You have to wait until the next animation begins. And so we get stuck in these modes where I'm not able to do anything. This is the wrong play, by the way. This isn't what we're challenging. It doesn't matter. It's 2K is just so funnily bad. We're losing by 15 again. I don't know even who do we put in that's gonna help save us. Tell me we didn't advance the ball with 3.3 seconds left. I passed. Thank you though. I pressed the pass button and it doesn't work. I don't know, man. We were good. We were locked in the first quarter, and then like maybe it's just because I haven't played 2K in a week. But when the buttons don't work and the animations don't work and the plays don't work and the sliders don't work, I don't know how we're gonna win. Dribble handoff. Victor goes over here. It's just like, what do I do? It's another hitch. Another hitch. Matas is flying over. Beautiful flare screen. Catches the ball. Little hitch right there. Little hitch right here. He goes, and that throws off the timing. Again, like, I don't mind having a hitch in your jump shot if it's consistent. If you constantly are like, oh, let me just whoop here, then fine, I'll get used to it. I'll get the timing down. But sometimes, come on now. Who's this, Blake Wesley? We gotta have consistent gameplay if you want perfect timing, 2K. Like, if you're imperfect, then allow me to be imperfect. I'm spinning on Keldon. I'm right here. I'm going through Keldon. I'm missing. It's Keldon Johnson. He's 6'5". Malachi Branham yams it on us and the game is over. I can green. My timing is not bad. If you give me normal animations, we're gonna splash. The comeback starts now. 21-point deficit. That means nothing to me. Of course. And he just fouled out. Like, all you can do is laugh. There's no other logical response to the insanity of this game. I'm taking it through D'Angelo Russell. Get this man off the court. You foul out Dan Adams, I foul out D'Angelo Russell. Tit for tat. And I'm a big fan of tits and tats. I mean, he was in the slam dunk contest. He's no slouch. Jalen Green is open. That wasn't early. See, you hitched. You hitched. When you hitch, you're unfortunately bad. Like right here. Catch, go up with it. He goes down and then shoots. That's enough to throw off the timing. It really is. It's unfortunate. It's frustrating. Maybe we just turn off shot timing for us too, because I can't. I think it's I don't know. Victor Wembanyama wide open, 3. Amy Hawkins can't get a rebound. Are you serious right now? No hitch? I agree. It's literally as simple as that. If you have a normal shot release, catch the ball, shoot. Agreed. When you make some weird hitch animation, and of course, we miss. The lead was down to 21. The comeback starts now. Jeremy Sohan can't shoot. Come on now. What are you doing? Jeremy Sohan can't shoot. Nobody can stop Patrick Williams. D'Lo comes in for another foul. Should have just given up the layup. Patrick Williams, 90% free throw shooter, is barely going to make it. Down to 19. 4 minutes. 48 seconds remaining. Let's lock them up. Play a little defense. We're on a 5-0 run. 4-0 run? It doesn't matter. Victor Wembanyama comes, sets a screen. Walker Kessler is nowhere in sight. He wasn't anywhere. Can I just show you what uselessness Walker Kessler was on this play? So he's covering here. They got a nice pin down screen. He runs it and then he stays and gets bumped. And I'm getting screened. I'm playing 1v2 here. Now he's coming over. He goes, let me be nowhere here. Now, oh, you're shooting a 3? Let me do nothing here. You did nothing for us, Walker. No respect for the Hall of Fame, CPU, as we cut the lead to 19. Clearly the sliders aren't in a good place. After whatever hidden patch got applied to the gameplay, I'm gonna look into fixing whatever we can, because I think we're shooting, once again, 15% from the 3-point line. 23% from the 3-point line, they're shooting 36. So their splits are fine, 57, 36, 81. We're 42, 23, 81. And this was after multiple games of shooting like high 30s from the 3-point line. I mean, he put a 62, 16 burger on us, 3 blocks, a steal, and assist. Just absolutely unreal. For us, Amen was great in garbage time. Jalen Green, 6 of 24. Montas was okay. Lonzo, 3 of 10. Tyler Hero, 0 of 8. Like Dan Adams got completely feasted on. We're rebuilding. So, like, I get that, but it's just been bad, man. Is there anybody who's available that's going to put us over the top? Yeah, I don't know, man. Let me know what your thoughts are. What we can do to end this road of misery that we've been on for the last 3 episodes now. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.